Oh, so you want to talk about mama? I'm just joking with y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, a challenge has been issued by your boy Afro Think Tank. He is coming for yours truly. He doesn't like my political ideology. He says that I'm wrong. I shouldn't be trying to push black people into supporting the Republican Party. I shouldn't be doing that. He doesn't support my political ideology and all this stuff. And is he right? Of course he isn't. He's wrong, as usual. But today I have to show him why he's wrong because he had the audacity to sit up and issue this challenge to your boy. I'm like Mufasa right now. Is that a challenge? And here, wait. And here we go.
I challenge Pan African Strikes Back. That's exactly what this is about. This is me challenging Pan African Strikes Back. This is Afro Think Tank challenging Pan African Strikes Back. And let me tell you what I'm challenging my brother. All right, because he is the only, listen to me now, he is the only black Republican I respect. That's why I feel like I can come to him with this challenge. It's a very friendly challenge.
Okay, so he has the challenge. Wait. Let him tell you why he's challenging me.
Everybody knows that I'm a progressive. And all day long, you look on my comment section, my videos, I rag and talk about the Republicans all the time, right? But one thing I also do is, now keep in mind, from my point of view, I don't think we should subscribe to either one of these white.
He said it right there. He's a progressive. You mean the progressives who want to let our kids, 7-year-old kids, mutilate their genitals? Or do you mean the progressives who want to let fully intact males dressed up as women go into the bathrooms with our children? Or the progressives who claim to be anti-war but have signed every single war bill ever in history, also currently continue to waste our taxpayer dollars in Ukraine in a losing effort while claiming to be anti-war, also while totally ignoring the serious mental health issues and the homeless populations in their respective cities. Those progressives, okay, my brother. I mean, swipe or no swiping. I follow, but I don't follow. Okay, so then next the brother proceeds to go in here. He says he didn't like my response time. Honestly, I didn't see the video. I didn't see the video for a while. So he made another video where he says, I'll go first. And he basically starts rattling off a bunch of bills and stuff that the DNC is proposing in the House. I mean, in the Senate or in Congress. And so I looked at that video and he starts it off with a bill. He said in the name of bipartisanship, he would start off with a bill being proposed by the GOP, Senator Ted Cruz, to prohibit the District of Columbia from using taxpayer dollars to help illegal immigrants be able to vote. So we all agree with that. Another GOP Republican bill that makes a lot of sense. Then he goes into the Democrat stuff, which got a little hairy. A bill to repeal the authorization of force in Iraq. I mean, that thing, that's a nothing burger. You're going to repeal the use of force in Iraq because they want to have more resources at their disposable as they're gearing up for war in Ukraine against Russia. That's all that's about. It's a farce. But nobody's going to tell you that. Meaningless bill. Won't get passed. No tax breaks for outsourcing. So don't give corporations incentives to outsource jobs. I agree with that to an extent, but in the wake of hyperinflation, right? We are literally dealing with the highest inflation in 40 years. I don't think now's the time to do anything that is gonna raise the prices of anything Americans need. Right? We can't, Joe Biden, a Democrat, can't sit up and cause hyperinflation while at the same time passing bills that take away tax breaks for companies that outsource when we know that the reason why we get a lot of the products we use cheaply is because they are made in other places. You know what I'm saying? They're made by American companies, but they're produced in other places, which reduces the price point, right? Lowers the cost. We can't have both. We can't have an idiot passing crap that increases the cost of living in America while at the same time taking away tax breaks for corporations that are able to provide us with cheap cheaply made products, right? Affordable products because they get tax breaks for outsource because they outsource. Nah, you can't mess with them at all right now, and that's thanks to Joe Biden. Not saying in a healthy economy, I wouldn't be for that. Maybe I would, but right now, hell no. Now's not the time to mess around with any pricing on anything, unless it's making prices go down. The next one he talks about is the multi-million corporate bonuses act. The only two I agree with is basically the one where they talked about low cost generic drugs and the act to make insulin more affordable. Okay, so I got that out of the way. That took a while, but I watched your video. Pretty much the stuff you said was more like a nothing burger to me. It didn't make much sense. A lot of deceptive bills that they're attempting to pass with all types of crap attached to them. Now let's go over to the Republicans and let's see what they're talking about, what they're trying to get passed. And guys, remember, where the crazy stuff is happening is in the House of Representatives, not the Senate. There are no progressives really in the Senate. Those are the tried and true Democrats who are damn near more conservative than they are liberal. And they're not going to do anything crazy in there. Where the crazy stuff is happening is in the House of Representatives. That's where the squad is, AOC, all these crazy people are, right? And the first thing I see is the first thing I saw that they are trying to get passed would be this HR 26, Born Alive Abortion Survivor Protection Act. Basically means if you have a baby or if you try to abort a baby in late stage and it comes out alive, that baby is going to get the same treatment as a regular newborn baby is going to get. If you want to destroy your offspring, but you fell in that and it's born alive, that baby is going to be given every possible chance to survive. I agree with that 1,000%. Protecting America's Strategic Petroleum Reserve from China Act. This is going to stop the Secretary of Energy from sending petroleum products from our Strategic Petroleum Reserve to China. Now, you guys already have shut down new oil production. You've already made it to the point where the U.S. is no longer a net exporter of energy. We were a powerhouse. We were producing enough oil to sustain ourselves and sell some. You guys already put it into that, Joe Biden, on his first day in office. Now you guys want to give oil from our Strategic Petroleum Reserve to China? Which does what? It raises your energy costs, people. That makes you pay more at the pump. That makes you pay more on your light bill. That makes you pay more on your heating bill. Why would you try? Like, this is what I'm telling you. These Democrats are selling you out every day. That's why I support Republicans, because I'm a black person living in America. That's where I live. I need to be able to buy gas. I need to be able to afford to light my house and heat my house. So this is a great this is a great bill that they're proposing. Next, Strategic Production Response Act. This prohibits non-emergency drawdowns of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve without a plan to increase energy production on federal lands, right? So basically that means that these people can't take anything out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve without a plan to increase the production of energy or petroleum on federal lands. So they can't take anything out of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve unless they sign new permits for oil companies to go in and discover and extract oil from federal lands. That makes total sense. You can't take away from something if you don't have a way of replacing it. That's just basic common sense. I agree with that. Family and Small Business Taxpayer Protection Act. This is the biggest one for me. This would rescind the tens of billions of dollars that the United States government has allocated to the IRS for 87,000 new IRS agents in the Inflation Reduction Act. This guy said he's going to reduce inflation, but the Inflation Reduction Act didn't do anything but increase inflation. That means that the things you buy now cost more. But on top of that, he's put another, Joe Biden, a Democrat, progressive, has put another burden on you because now he's going to take away tens of billions of dollars from you to fund 87,000 new IRS agents who will then come in and extract more tax dollars from you by eliminating whatever little strategies and loopholes you found to save money on your taxes. This bill makes total sense. What this guy think tank is talking about, man, I don't even know what he's talking about, okay? Because he's ignoring a couple of things. He's ignoring the fact that Democrats haven't done anything for black people in like 70 years. He's totally ignoring that. So he's talking about some stuff that may get passed or may not get passed, right? Hasn't done anything for you. They haven't done anything for you in 70 years. So you're going to keep voting for them? You're going to keep rewarding them for doing nothing for you. That's what he's telling you to do. Keep rewarding these Democrats while they continue to do nothing for you. Next, you could say, well, what have the Republicans done? Well, guess what? I don't know if you guys remember this, but President Donald J. Trump, that guy is a Republican. He ran as a Republican. He was a Republican president. First Step Act, First Step in prison reform. Released hundreds of thousands of black men who were given sentences that were way too harsh for the crimes they committed, right? Permanently funded HBCUs, signed that into law, right? Permanent funding for HBCUs, that's done. First Step Act done. Permanent funding for HBCUs done. Created opportunity zones in black communities, done, right? What next? Lowest black unemployment, done. Lowest black poverty rate, done. Came through with a proposal. Yo, give me your vote and I'll give you $500 billion in economic improvement funds to help the black economy. To help the black economy. Acknowledge the contribution you made to this country. Done. Let's go. They've done that. So just those things alone done by a Republican president. At least, let's say done. Let's say we have 4 things that were done by Donald Trump that happened, really happened for us. That's up against 0 things done by the Democrats. And Afro Think Tank is telling you to support them. Makes no damn sense. Guy's living in La La Land or something. He's living in La La Land politically and he's asking you to join him. I'm telling black people today, right now, stop giving something away for nothing in return. You need to get results. You need to get tangibles in return for your vote. And the only group, the only party in my lifetime that has, or in the lifetime of my mom and our grandparents and everything, the only party that has done that was the Republican Party under Donald J. Trump. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed it. That's my reply to Afro Think Tank. Till the next time, peace and love.